This is love herself. I was going over some thoughts in my mind of something I sort of like to share. I want to talk about the earth here and the purpose. Okay. Love's creation of earth, Yahweh's creation, was not the beginning of all worlds. Our heavens was here already, ours. So all knowledge of everything, sooner or later, is going to be known. Yahweh, he likes inventing things, and so do I. We both love forming things into existence. We are workaholics. There's a difference, though, between him and me, his mate, me. Yahweh has worlds that he has created, and they are finished. But I have some unfinished worlds because I must stop to be pregnant. In our in our Genesis, when we call upon our light, it can be done in several ways. One is pretty simple. We could simply join, embrace an area of ourselves, not our liquid parts of our spirit self, but our solid wood-like parts, enamel parts of ourselves, joined together, Yahweh and I, starting with a gentle, consistent motion, massaging into an intense friction so that the wooden-like area of ourselves ignites from the vibrations, causing sparks and small flames of our light to show itself. Since our light is alive, but sometimes doesn't does not show their tiny selves. They prefer relaxing to a cool darkness and dimness. I guess you can tell I'm trying to keep this as non-explicit as possible. Yet our beautiful light, sparks of rainbow colors of our light, excites our tiny particles, Yahweh and mine, our particles of entities, so much so until they don't mind flaunting their beauty through darkness. It builds their ego. Just like holiday parades, participants showing off their costumes. Our lights dance. So now in the earlier Christian books, in Genesis, their version, it's not quite true about us. They write as though Yahweh, love, love himself, as though God was alone when he summons our light dancers. Those homosexual writers, editors, or whatever, they started their so-called holy stories, started them from the beginning of their book, the Bible, to the back with gayism, just pure gayism practically throughout the book. But they slipped up and they cooked their own goose, per se, when they accidentally wrote in their Genesis 1 verse 26, let us make man, etc., etc. And so they go on to say in Genesis 1 verse 27, it reads, and so God created them male and female. So there we are, girls, females. They just fail to say that the word us means God and goddess. Let us, God and goddess, make love to have our clones come forth. We females are mostly left out of their books. They want to have dominion over us females. As though at one time we were very extinct everywhere. Laugh out loud. But there are some men, though, who are excited about us and would dread a fact that we existed nowhere. Anyway, to change the subject, sort of, like I explained in another one of our tapes, how is it that I'm God's wife? Plus, I'm on earth. Well, I'm partly on earth while my extra self is everywhere else. It's done with powers. This small version of myself that you all see, I had to come through hazy gases, ozone layer, like the children of ours did too. Those who are here who love Yahweh. We volunteer to come, those of us willing to work messages of defense concerning love, Himself, Yahweh. We're soldiers in our army of love. But several children of Yahweh's and mine who turned evil, they tried to kill Yahweh. Literally. It's horrible. It's ridiculous. It's evil to the highest power. They're damn ingrates. And that's what they are. To try and kill God? Everyone breathing should be bitter and angry and full of rage and full of revenge at just the thought. Kill God, and what happens to the rest of the world? Worlds that He created. Yahweh says, where He goes, His knowledge goes with Him. So, no one would no longer continue to exist. Everlasting life is His work and mine. He, God Yahweh, has never been killed and has never died. So He knows something that His children don't know. Plus, He resurrects. Please go to part 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, no. I'll continue to put on more and more and more.